Hi there, I'm Sheila Maria, and it's wonderful to be with you. Today on Lightworker Activations, we are going to talk about how you know if you are becoming a more powerful healer. So, just bear with me. So, healers always feel compassion for others, but are you feeling swells of compassion for people that is new to you, like a new sector of society? Do you feel that you want to serve a different sector of society than perhaps the people that you heal right now? Do you automatically feel other people's emotions? But whereas one time you thought they were yours, now you know that they are other people's. Do you have a stronger drawing to working with the ascended masters, some of the more arcane ascended masters, such as Kathami or Elmora or Paul the Venetian? That's a sign that you're becoming a more powerful healer, because the chances are you're actually studying with them at their etheric retreats when you're out of your body, because we do study. Perhaps when you've done Reiki for someone, you're left with a feeling that you should have done more. You're left with a feeling that you didn't do enough for them, and you sense that whatever it is you're giving them healing for, there's more going on than the physical symptoms. That is a sign that you're ready to do more direct healing, and you're ready to work with someone at a deeper level. And that is a sign that your healing abilities are ready to get stronger. So when you're giving healings, do you now sense multiple beings with you when you're healing someone? Perhaps you're not sure who they are, you're not sure what they want, and you're wary about opening up to them. And perhaps prior, you would sense one being with you, one angel with you, but now you're sensing a group with you, but you're not sure what you should do about that because it's new. That is a sign that your clairvoyance is opening up, or your claircognizance. Are you now drawn to light language? Do you now speak light language, but you didn't before? That is a sign that you are actually working with higher levels of energy from the higher realms. And this can be Elohim energy, it can be galactic energy, it can be the energy of a collective of light beings, rather than just say one angel or one master. So that is a sign that your antennae are picking up higher levels of light, and that only happens if your healing abilities are ready to get stronger. Okay, do you sense when you're healing people that they have a difficult life choice to make coming up? Perhaps you know why they're seeing you for their healing. They're not telling you much about their personal life because they're not there for a reading. But you sense that they have a difficult life choice coming up. That is because you've been training out of your body to be a catalyst or a way shower, and you're naturally tapping into their soul path over the next few weeks. So are you now seeing colours or having very, very psychic dreams? And by that, either you're dreaming about people that you've worked with. Also, are people telling you that you were in their dreams? Have you got clients saying to you, I dreamt about you, we were together? And although you've got no memory of that, more than one person is saying that to you. So if you have any kind of very vivid dreams about people that you know, whether they're clients or not, that's usually because you're actually helping them on the soul dimension. The other phenomena is actually because you are agreeing to work with people in a bigger way, so they are activating your psychic ability in readiness for that. So perhaps, you know, some of these things make sense to you, but you're not sure what you should do about it. So the first thing we're going to say to you is, if any of these things is happening for you, light workers are being called on in massive numbers right now, and we are being called to serve in a bigger way. Now, this can bring up lots of concern from light workers as to whether or not they're really ready, as to whether or not this is something that they'll be any good at, whether or not they should be going in one direction or another. It can bring up a lot of uncertainty within you, because as a healer, you probably do this because you know it's something that you're meant to do, but you're not doing it because you have any ego. So you being called on to serve in a bigger way is all very well, but you've got to take that first step. And most healers feel very, very wobbly about that. Now, the other message that came in is, in order for your abilities to help more people, and this is where I have to say to you, being a healer is a purpose given by God. And if you are given a life purpose of being a healer, it is really important that you understand you've got to be tackling your own issues first. Those healers that want to heal others but don't tackle their own issues will not get clients on the soul dimensions that are ready to work in a bigger way. So in order for your abilities to help more people, you need to have more faith in them. You need to have more confidence in them. And it's very, very common for healers to want proof that their healing ability is stronger before they invest any more time in actually getting them bigger. The problem is, unless you actually have enough faith in yourself to develop your abilities to the next level, you won't have any proof, and you won't be able to help more people unless you have faith in that your abilities are powerful, because the more powerful you are as a healer, the more people you're here to help. Perhaps it's time for you to add a new skill. Is there something that you've thought about learning but you're worried that you will fail? Perhaps you don't want to make the investment in terms of time because you're busy. Perhaps you're finding it difficult to choose between a healing modality or perhaps a route which is more geared towards channeling or mediumship. So if you have been feeling an urge to add a new skill, it is because your guides are prompting you to do that, because they know that you adding that skill to the healing ability you've already got is really going to allow them to work through you in a bigger way. So do think about listening and developing a new skill. In order for your life purpose as a healer to be fulfilled, people have got to be able to find you. Now, this sounds all obvious. I know some mega talented healers that don't have websites, don't advertise the fact they're a healer, they don't want to charge money, and so nobody finds them. So again, being a healer is a life purpose given by God. You're here to help many people. If they can't find you, you can't help them. The other thing that you know, what are you supposed to do about it if you sense that you're becoming a more powerful healer? Are you charging? A lot of healers feel like they shouldn't charge, but the problem is, if you don't charge, the people that would really benefit from you won't value what you offer, because if somebody doesn't have enough confidence in their abilities to charge for them, it sends out the signal that, you know, they're not that good. So what we're going to say to you is you should charge for your time. You are not charging for your gift. Your gift is given by God, but you need to charge for your time, and that will bring forward the clients that are looking for someone that can genuinely help them. There's a lot of very mediocre healers out there. The healers that are really, really powerful are powerful because they've got 100% faith in their connection. And the fact that they charge for that is why people value them, because if you want a job doing, you don't want to pay less and you know, then find out that the job wasn't done. It's like going to a dodgy hairdresser. You would rather not bother, or you would rather go to a good one. So please charge. And, you know, number 6, are you fulfilling your own need to grow? Because very often the level that you're offering as a healing service or a session is lower than where your abilities really are. So it's like the work I do for some clients is very, very different to where my interests lie myself. I actually have very arcane interests. I'm really into quantum physics and alchemy. Yet the majority of the training I do is more channeling. So if you have got a real desire to grow, what I will say to you is, when you fulfill that desire for you, but you're not sure you can pass that work on to your clients, your healing abilities will get much stronger because you are fulfilling your soul's desire to grow. We are not supposed to stay the same. We are supposed to change. And we can only help others if we trust that we can actually help them. So doing something that you want to do, perhaps you've got a desire to read tarot cards, perhaps you've got a desire to be psychic, perhaps you would like to be able to read past lives, and perhaps you want to do this because you would find it interesting, but you look at your clients and you go, they're never going to want that service. But the fact that you have actually got the desire to do that generally means that you've actually got soul contracts coming up with people that will need that kind of help after you've learned that skill. So we're hoping that this has been of interest to you, because there are a lot of really powerful healers out there that are becoming more powerful, but it's no good if you don't help the people that you agree to help. And unless you charge, and unless they can find you, and unless you've got 100% faith in your connection, you can't do what God put you on this earth to do. If you would like some help with increasing your healing abilities, developing your clairvoyant or your channeling abilities, trusting that you are really hearing people's guides, or you want to work without cards, seeing the future, come and find me, because that is what we do at Planet Sparkle. Lots of love from me, lots of love from the team. We love you. We're wishing you a wonderful October. Lots of love. Bye for now. Bye.